Hi everyone, welcome back to Coding and Analysis, and in this bonus video, going to do a walkthrough of the quarterback classification report for the random forest classification and cross-validation model that we ran in the previous video. So we have the confusion matrix right here for the quarterbacks. So this is the actual 3-season average for the players, and this is the model's predictions. So we have 21 true negatives. So the model and the 3-season average both say that these quarterbacks are not going to play more than 14 games. And then we have 2 false positives where our model says 2 of the players will play more than 14 games, while the 3-season average column says that they won't. And then we have 11 true positives, which means that the model is saying agrees with the 3-season average column that 11 players will play more than 14 games. But then those 4 false negatives, which are saying that the 3-season average says that the players will play, and our model is saying that they won't play more than 14 games. So we can see here is in the classification report that the accuracy of the model and the scoring up here, you can see here we got 84 for the quarterbacks, 0.84, 0.842 to be exact. You can see here the precision score, the recall score, the F1 score, support. So that's the actual figures that the 3-season average scored on. So the actual was 23 quarterbacks were not predicted to play 14, and 15 were predicted to play 14 games based on that 3-season average column. So now we go here. Let's look at the 2 false positives. So it's going to be 0 and 1 on our side. It's going to be 0 for the 3-season average side and 1 for the prediction model side. So let's look for 0, 0, 1 right here. Let's see, 0, 1 for Drake May. And where else was it? And 0, 1 for Matthew Stafford. So those are the 2 false positives. And then the false negatives. So 1 is yes over here, and ours is 0 over here. So Bo Nix is a false negative, and Jaden Daniels is a false negative. Geno Smith is a false negative, and Caleb Williams is a false negative. So those are the 4 false negatives. So class 0 is will not play 14 games. So the precision 0.84, recalls 0.91, F score 0.88. So it's based on class 0 and then class 1 down here. So basically, the recall for class 1 is at 0.73. So there's the model missed 4 players who actually played more than 14 games based on that 3-season average column. So they're saying there's 4 false negatives that I covered. And then the high overall accuracy rate, 84.2%. The model performs well in general. So that's good. And then it's slightly better at identifying players who did not play 14 games than those who did. And then the micro average treats both classes equally. that's where, since there was more, I guess you can see a difference, a little tiny bit of a difference right here between the macro and the weighted average. This precision's 84, recall's 82, F score is 83, and the weighted accounts for class and balance. So since the class 0 had more, so it's gonna account for the class 0, since there's 23, and then the class 1 only had 15. So that's why the weighted average is going more for the class 0. And then you can see there that and it's calculating for the class imbalance 0.84, 0.84, 0.84. So you can see here it's really interesting to look at all this data and analyze it. So we're doing a little bit of mix of both. We're doing our data science and data analysis, like we named the like the channel is named for coding and analysis. But then the last thing I wanted to talk about was I actually agree with our model on some of these, like especially for Jaden and let's see, not Jay and Daniels. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with Bo Nix because I think they're gonna play more than 14. Jay and Daniels, Bo Nix, for sure. Um, Smith probably. Let's say I think he's a starter for the Raiders now. I think he was traded. So yeah, unless he gets injured, I think he'll has a decent chance to play more than 14 games. Since his risk tier is minor and adjusted risk is 2, so I think in the calculations it would be minor injuries would be 14 to 15 games. So yeah, probably maybe that 15, 16 games Geno Smith will be in. Probably I think Caleb Williams, yeah, I think Caleb Williams will play more so. I think our model is wrong on that one as well. And then Matthew Stafford, I don't know, he's getting older, so I'm not quite I think he could play 14 games, maybe 15 games, so maybe our model is correct with him. I'll probably go with he'll play maybe 15 games. If he's lucky, he'll be able to play the whole season, but he's getting older, so not quite sure if he'll be able to play more than 14. But I think I would maybe I'll go with our model, and I agree with he has a decent chance of playing more than 14 games. And then Drake May, yeah, I agree with our model on that one. So when I go back to I agree with these for our model, and I don't agree with these for our model. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching this playlist, this health data set for NFL players, these list of videos, and hope to see y'all in the next set of videos. And always remember to never stop coding. Thanks for watching. Bye now.